Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are playing the third and final game of the National Series in Chicago. We are tied 1-1, so this is the rubber match right here. Whoever wins this will take this series, and I know for sure that we could desperately use a win. Of course, you could always use a win in Major League Baseball. But we're going to have Travis Wood going today, facing off against Max Scherzer, the big free agent pickup for the Nationals in the offseason. And he has been definitely living up to that salary that he was able to secure from the Nationals. He's 5-2 with a 2.98 ERA. He's being opposed by Travis Wood, who is 3-4 and with a 2.82 ERA, and he is much better than his record indicates. But he's just had some hard luck losses. But he's hoping to get back to the 500 mark here. If we can get him back to the 500 mark, that'd be great. But we're going to have to see what happens. Just to let you know, as you can see here, the Braves and the Dodgers made a trade, sending Juan Uribe from the Dodgers to the Braves for a bunch of arms to the Dodgers. You could always use pitching. You can never have too much pitching. As the old saying goes. Uribe was, I believe, in the final year of his contract anyways, so they figured they'd try and get as much as they could for him. They got some decent arms for him, so that's something, just a little bit of news outside of the Cubs here. But we're going to go ahead and get into this game here, get this rubber match underway. Obviously, from Wrigley Field, as you can see, the Nationals are sitting in third place in the NL East, as we are sitting in fourth in the NL Central. We're going to go ahead and wear the whites. And we're obviously, like I said, we're going to be sending Travis Wood to the mound. As you can see, some of our guys are a little low on energy. But the good news is we have a day off. So that those guys will be able to get their energy back. And got some guys that are a little tired. But we're going to play him today because, like I said, we got the day off, so we can afford to play some tired guys out there. Going to go march that lineup out there. As you can see here, Chris Bryant is still hurt. He's going to be out for a few days. Ooh, excuse me there. He's going to be out for a few days. He's got a bum elbow, so not long enough for him to be on the DL. But actually, I think we're going to put Mike Holt at third instead of Tommy Stella. And we will switch these two guys around. And that's the lineup we're going to trot out there with today. Go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve at the ballpark at the friendly confines on the north side. And I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
Drag. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett.
First pitch coming up under the lights at Wrigley. It's the Nats and the Cubs. Coming up next. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. Travis Wood will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for Washington, second baseman, number 1.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little 4-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy. And that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Anthony Rendon will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. .1-0 on the way. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Get him down.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hoagland there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up. but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Here's Jason Worth. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll go to work against the American League Cy Young Award winner from 2013, the hard-throwing right-hander Max Scherzer. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler, as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. This is a play that needs to be made, but instead, they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
In is Jorge Soler, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third, Fowler heading home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this. And that'll give them confidence that they can handle this guy.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. First pitch coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0 pitch now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's Mike Olt now. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runners on first with one down. 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 coming. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Starlin Castro will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Bryce Harper will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First offering on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here it comes. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. You know, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-2 offering. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Batting sixth, shortstop,
Ian Desmond will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. First pitch coming. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And I take it back. It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
batting eighth.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Ready with another 0-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, Look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
You expect to maybe run into trouble when you're going after the 3, 4, 5 guys, but you don't expect to serve up back-to-back home runs to the bottom of the order. And this is a deep lineup, 1 through 9. They can strike from anywhere.
In now, Max Scherzer.
The pitcher, number 31.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
The 1-1 home. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Number 1 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He waits. Now the pitch. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs 1. Miguel Montero will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second, and he'll make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Chris Coughlin will stand in for the first time here. First pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled back. A runner at second, nobody out. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. Look at the stop. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Travis Wood will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate, plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. From the stretch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Desmond for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back for more from the north side after this. Anthony Rendon is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now the first pitch. Pitch swung on and tapped right out in front of the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Jason Worth will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. He's running towards second. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He's running again. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's ready now. The pitch hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul out.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now here's the first pitch. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
He's set. Now the pitch. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. From the belt, the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Runners on first with one down. The 0-2 once more. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's a big time to pick up the first strike out of the ball game here. So far, guys have been putting the ball in play, and really that's been part of the problem, quite frankly. But that's a good job to get a much-needed punch-out right there.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a pitch sent on the ground to Desmond at short, and taken in out there for the first out. So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Jorge Soler will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
And he struck him out.
Oh, you got to like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a one-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a three-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Mike Olt will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch on the way. Now a ball lined toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
That's a nice job here cashing in with 2 outs. You can see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Here's Starlin Castro as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Comes set. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Let's go, Cubs.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs 2. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Lined hard to center field. Fowler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Max Scherzer will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch coming. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs 2. Miguel Montero will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Chris Coughlin will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Stepping in now, Travis Wood. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
From the stretch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
2 pitches out of the strike zone and 2 failures to get the bunt down. Now what are they going to do 0-2?
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
In now, Addison Russell. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hits are even at 7 apiece. One on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And those runners are likely going to have to stay put here. Number 1 camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Worth is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Number 1 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Anthony Rendon will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
He's ready now. The pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Please win, Cubs.
First pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. He's set. Now the pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jorge Soler will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Jorge Soler.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now here it comes. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Anthony Rizzo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with one away. So this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Mike Olt will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Let's go, Cubbies.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Come on now, get it.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Starlin Castro will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Pause, now the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Bryce Harper will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
Come on, Cubbies.
Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here you go, Cubbies.
Now the pitch.
Look at this.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, shut him down.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. So unfortunately, he'll be forced to leave the game here with an apparent head injury. And we're hoping, of course, it's nothing too serious, but it's usually not good when it's above the neck. David Ross is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now catching, number 3, David Ross.
Now the 1-2. off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Here's a 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He's sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Ian Desmond will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Russell will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. David Ross will come on as he's newly into the ball game, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. First pitch coming. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Pitch on the way. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Into the box now, Chris Coughlin. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Travis Wood will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th, but first let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Wilson Ramos will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 coming. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the full count offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
This is qualified for a quality start so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed. Now, just needs a little help from the bats.
Michael Taylor will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
Here's the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that 2nd inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Max Scherzer will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First offering on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further. Three runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
The 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Number 1 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Addison Russell will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Dexter Fowler will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The batter, right fielder,
Jorge Soler will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Come on, Jorge!
Now here it comes. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been giving guys fits with that pitch. They've chased it all game long.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Anthony Rendon will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here it comes. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And the pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Jason Worth will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now the pitch. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he pops it up back behind second base. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Anthony Rizzo will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Mike Holt will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. This is hit sharply to the left side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
After going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Casey Jansen will get the call now, as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Starlin Castro will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let him go!
He's set, now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Taylor will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, you know, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
David Ross step in now in a real pressure spot as he's got the possible tying run 90 feet away at third. Comes set, now the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He's ready now, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Another 0-2 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ryan Zimmerman will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Hector Rondon will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Number 56. Hector.
Ryan Zimmerman will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Old is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. Fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not. So he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Let's go, guys! Come on!
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here comes the 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another try at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're up 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Storen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 22, Drew Storen. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 59.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Chris Bryant will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Addison Russell will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch on the way. Smack the opposite way now, and this should give him at least 2 bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Well, it's not a game-tying home run, but it's the next best thing. As down by 1, he makes it all the way to third here with a triple.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he can make up for it with a big hit right here.
Come on, Cubby.
Junior Lake will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Junior Lake.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Max Scherzer. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ballgame.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 3-2. Good night from Chicago.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
All right. Well, yeah, that didn't work. We had our chances that game, that's for sure. We couldn't get the victory. We had chances in the 5th, the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th to tie up the ball game, all 4 times with runners in scoring position, and a couple of them actually with less than 2 outs. The one was 1st and 3rd with no outs in the 5th, and we couldn't capitalize. We couldn't get the hits when we needed them, and that ultimately ended up costing us the game. I mean, when you're not knocking runners in, especially when they're in scoring position and you have less than 2 outs, those are the times that you need to knock the runs in, and we just could not get that done today. That's just how it is sometimes in baseball. You're not gonna do something every time, or you're gonna have chances to knock runs in, and you're not gonna do it. That's that's how it is. So another tough luck loss for Travis Wood, who pitched another good game. Definitely can't fault him for that. Actually, that one play that Castro should have gotten Ian Desmond out. Actually, it was either that cost us the game, or that kind of hurt us in our quest there for the win, or even that Michael Taylor home run. I don't know how the heck that ball got out. I couldn't hit a ball out. Honestly, I don't think that's fair how the game sometimes can do that. But it's a video game. It's not real life. But we are also getting a little bit more bad news here now that Miguel Montero has sustained a head contusion. Got a line drive to the face behind the plate, and he's going to be out for 4 to 5 weeks. So at least a month. Yeah, that's not good. He's going to be on the 15-day DL. Another blow to our team, another injury. So we are going to have to bring up somebody from the minors, because I am not having David Ross as my starting catcher. After the display that he put on, striking out, that's just not happening. He's not going to be up here, or he's not going to be the starting catcher. I don't know. I'm debating between Tyler Teagarden and Kyle Schwarber, or Schwarber, whatever. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his name. Schwarber. I think it's Schwarber. That's how I hear it on TV over here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I got those 2 options. All these guys are cold though. Montero is doing great. Let's take a quick look at his stats here. He was batting .337, and he missed some time earlier too with a head contusion. This one obviously is a little bit longer, so it hurts. Hasn't hit a home run since he's come off back off the DL, and now he's back on the DL for another month at least. So, but that's going to go ahead and do it here for this episode of Road to the World Series, a painful episode of Road to the World Series. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All of our videos are posted up there. So all these broadcasts are posted on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. So if you ever miss a game, go ahead and look it up on YouTube. It's like on demand, or on demand. So be sure to check that out. And then also, we are also on Twitter now, so be sure to check us out on Twitter at LRSGN. And we post little tidbits on there every once in a while. So if you can always find out what's going on here at LRSGN. But that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys be sure to keep it real.